All right, into the sack, fellas. Over here, come on. All right, all right. Oh, I never saw such carrying on for one wedding in all my life.
It seems to me all this celebrating for Josh was your idea.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was going to enjoy it so much.
You should have been with us, Scott. I mean, we done painted our town. Ain't that right, Johnny?
Yeah, it was a pretty good party, Scott.
Never understood why you didn't come. I mean, anybody could have taken care of all this.
Well, I'll do all my celebrating tomorrow at the wedding, all right, Josh?
Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. It's gonna be all right now. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna turn in.
Hey, I'll go with you. I want to say good night, Lord.
Josh, come here. I think you better get some sleep if you don't want to pass out at your own wedding. Now, Laurie's already gone to bed.
Guess you're right. I sure would have liked to have talked to her, though. But I got my whole life to talk to her now. Right, Scott?
That's right, Josh. Now, for the last time, get to bed.
See you in the morning?
Right.
I just hope it ain't too long in coming.
Go get some sleep. Now, come on.
Good night.
Good night. Up a little late, aren't you?
Yeah, I have this work to clean up. You can guess why you skipped the party.
Well, there's a lot to do around here with the wedding tomorrow.
Sure.
The wine to be unloaded, the furniture moved.
Mm-hmm. Hans couldn't have done it half as well.
Well, what am I supposed to say? It's no good? It won't work, Josh? Who gave me the right? Who appointed me as keeper?
Is she wrong for him, Scott? Do you know that?
I don't know anything. All I know is I brought her to Morocoyo.
From where?
She worked for a man by the name of McCall as a dance hall girl. She said she wanted to get out somehow.
Dave McCall?
I got her a job of waiting on tables at the hotel, and everything seemed to be fine. Until she met Josh.
And you didn't tell him about her?
What could I say? There didn't seem to be any need to tell him anything. All of a sudden, they were in love, and it was too late.
Want some advice?
I could use some.
Stop torturing yourself. Just leave it alone. If there's something wrong, really wrong, he's going to have to find out for himself.
I suppose you're right.
Sure I am. I think Josh is a very lucky man to have you for a friend. Talk is cheap. Sometimes it's harder just to remain silent.
Thanks.
Doug McCall, let's give him a break, will you? They're beat. They're not going to make it to the Lancers by noon anyway. You know it as well as me. I said get them moving.
What are you looking at? Do you really need it that badly, Laurie? The men had their little night out. Why shouldn't I have mine?
Well, from the sound of that music, it's time to give the bride away.
Shall we?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Wilt thou take this woman to be thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the state of holy matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others?
What the devil do you want?
Laurie, outside. Take her.
Leave me alone! Hold it, everybody! Easy! All right.
Take her out. Look up.
You'll hang for this, McCall.
You know my name. And you know they can only hang a man once.
Anybody tries to follow, I kill the girl. He's all right, just unconscious. You going after them?
You heard what McCall said.
All right, Mr. Lancer. So you sent Johnny for the law. Now, what good do you think that's going to do?
All right now, Josh, calm down.
You calm down. I'm going to do something.
Josh, listen to me. You go out and do something. You go out after McCall, and the only thing you'll succeed in doing is getting yourself and Laurie killed. Now, listen to me, son. The federal marshal is in Green River. He can be here in a day. And he's had a lot more experience at this sort of thing than you have.
Sure, Mr. Lancer. That man has had so much experience, he ain't been able to run this McCall down since he broke out of jail 3 months ago.
Well, if the federal marshal can't find McCall, what chance do you think you'd have?
Well, I just know that there's going to be a trail out there somewhere. Now, that's a heap of a lot better than just sitting here.
Josh, this is wrong.
Look, Mr. Lancer, they may kill her anyway. Or worse. Now, if you want to play it safe, you stay here. Now, that's up to you two. But she's my gal. And she's my responsibility. And I'm going after her.
Josh. Josh! Meet me at the stable. I'm going with you.
You think you're doing him a favor? Well, you're wrong. We all feel the same way, but...
You're right. He's wrong, I know. Do I have to spell it out for you? I'm on your side.
Then?
Try talking him out of it? You don't know Josh like I know him. I've no more chance of talking him out of going than he has of standing up against McCall by himself. As for going with him, that's something I gotta do. I'm in this up to my neck.
All right, all right. We'll follow you as soon as Johnny gets back with the marshal.
Right.
Water the horses.
Who else lives here?
You're gonna die for this, Dave. And I'm gonna be right there.
Get out of that.
And just what would you like me to wear?
You got anything at all that'll fit her?
I'm not gonna wear any
Shut up and get in there.
Nothing about you has improved, has it?
You've got exactly 2 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to come in there and help you.
There you go. Get out of here.
That's $5 gold for the clothes. If you know it's good for you, you never saw us. One minute, Laurie.
I'm doing the best I can. What do you want from me? Didn't you read my letter?
I read it. The words weren't important. The only thing that is that you wrote it. But after all this time, you had to write me. Tell me you were getting married.
To pay you back for ditching me. To prove to you how little I need you. Ever needed you.
A simple wedding invitation would have been enough. You're lying, Laurie, to yourself and me.
Do yourself a favor. Read the letter again. Read it real carefully. And then maybe you'll realize how stupid you sound. They'll get you, Dave. Josh and the others won't buy your threat. They'll be along.
For their sake, Laurie, you better pray you're wrong.
What are we stopping for? The ground's too hard, it's too dark. Trail's gone.
There's got to be a way. There's got to be.
Have you seen any riders pass by here? They had a girl with them in a wedding dress. Now, it's very important. We'd be much obliged.
Maybe I seen him, maybe I didn't.
Maybe this will help you remember.
Nope. Didn't see nothing.
But you just took my money.
Now, I never said you're gonna get nothing for it.
Well, you can give it back right now. Why don't you just tell us what we want to know, and we'll be glad to leave you alone.
What makes you think I've seen anything?
We pay anything you want, just tell us which way they went.
Josh!
Anything?
Anything.
$50.
I ain't got $50.
Now, that's too bad.
Scott, we gotta find out which way they went. Now, you can advance me the money. You can take it out of my pay.
That's all I've got. Would have been enough if you'd have kept quiet.
Mister, you're a rancher. Now, you can get credit anywhere. $50 ain't gonna mean nothing to you.
Just tell us what you saw.
Dave McCall and his boys hauling off that little piece of wedding cake of yours. Now, I could lead you straight to them. They hold up in a town that they keep alive. They own it. They own it lock, stock, and barrel. Does that answer your question?
How do you happen to know where McCall is when nobody else does?
I know a lot. I listen.
Scott, please, get her the money. It's our only chance.
All right. I tell you what. You look like a big spender. I am going to trust you for it.
All right.
You know, something's been nagging at me ever since we left. Why did McCall want to take Laurie? How come he knew about the wedding?
Let's find them first. Then we'll figure that out.
Well, it just don't make sense. And you've been kind of dragging your feet. Is there something you know that maybe I ought to know, too?
Josh, why would I keep anything from you?
Well, I don't know. Now, you know something. I ain't no kid. I may act like one, but I ain't no kid, Scott.
I know that. Now, let's go.
Come on. Climb up.
Mm-mm. I want to ride with him.
Around this side. Are you up there?
Yep.
Scott, just how much longer is that going to take you?
Now, Josh, relax. The horse bruised his foot. If I try to run him any further right now, I'll damage him permanently. You know that.
Yeah, I know that. Now, what are we going to do now?
The marshal and Johnny have probably picked up our trail by now. Now, we're going to wait for them right here. Believe me, it's the best way.
Hey, Scott, do you remember the time when they were going to raffle off that Pinto cutting pony? You remember what a beautiful horse that was? Well, I was holding one of the final tickets. And I was so sure I was going to win that beautiful horse, I went out and bought that Mexican slip saddle. Remember what a heck of a time you had getting my money back? You remember? I remember what you told me then.
I don't understand what that has to do with anything, Josh.
Well, you said sometimes a man can be too much of a believer, and he can want something just too much. So losing it makes it so much worse. Well, someday I'm going to have to learn that.
How far is McCall's town?
Oh, it's about 10 miles.
All right, let's go. We'll take turns walking the horse. Are you sure that's McCall's town?
$50 worth.
All right. You wait here.
Now, where do you figure I'm about to go?
Remember, I do all the talking.
What'll it be, gents?
Let's have 2 beers. It's a nice town you've got here.
It'll do.
Mister, we're looking for Dave McCall. Do you know him?
Just let us have those 2 beers.
Now, what'd you do that for? He might have known something.
He might have known too much. Now, Josh, I told you to be quiet and follow my lead.
You boys mind turning around? That's better. I like to see a man's face when I'm talking to him.
What can we do for you, Sheriff?
My deputy will do it. You look like you've been around. Maybe you can save me some trouble.
I'm just passing through town, heading for Modesto.
They're lying, Burgess. They were asking about McCall.
Let's go!
Throw him in a cell. If he gives you any more trouble, break his head open.
It's a pity. A fellow like that never learned to keep his mouth shut.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I got bored. Besides, I figured never see you again in one piece. Hey, you ain't gonna try going after him, are you?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
You're as big a fool as he is. You're both gonna get yourselves killed over some girl that don't even care nothing for that lunkhead.
Now, what makes you think you know what she wants?
Oh, come on now. That ain't so hard to figure. Any girl that run along with Dave McCall doesn't want to be bothered with a sheep's head like that Josh of yours. I've been watching you with him. You kind of know that too, don't you? Something I kind of can't figure out, though. How a fella like you ever picked up with a fella like him?
One day, Josh came to the ranch from the high country. He couldn't read and he couldn't write. He was too big and too proud and too ashamed to go to school in town. So he asked me to help him, and I did.
And you helped him, and you helped him, and you're still gonna help him, and I'll make you a bet he doesn't even thank you for it.
One day we were clearing some stumps with dynamite in the field. Now, one of the bigger jokers in the crew hollowed out a stick of dynamite and lit it and threw it at me. Now, that big sheephead saw it and threw himself on that stick of dynamite. It was very funny. And everybody had a big laugh. Now, you go back to the barn, and you stay out of sight. Keep your voice down. They may have another guard posted outside.
Are you alone?
I wasn't. Josh was with me, but they grabbed him. I saw the guard outside and thought maybe he's in here. Glad to see you're all right. Oh, don't worry, I'll get him back. We'll come back for you. You be all right till then? Good.
Scott, you haven't got a chance. Why don't you just get Josh and...
And what? That you and McCall live happily ever after? Laurie. Don't tell me that's the way it is.
I don't know how it is. I just want a chance to think. Even if I was sure I wanted to go, if you were to free Josh, get back here, how far do you think we'd get? I'd only slow you down.
I don't know who's the bigger fool, Josh or me. Now, somebody told me it'd turn out this way, and I didn't believe them.
You and Josh are always pressing me. Come here, come there, do this, do that. I never had a chance to figure out how I feel myself.
How you feel? What about Josh's feelings? He put his life on the line because he thought you needed him.
I know everything you can say. I've said it to myself, but it is my life. It's not my fault I'm pretty. I didn't ask Josh to fall in love with me. If I decide to leave, I'll do it on my own. Now, if you really care about Josh, if he's half as important to you as you say...
I know, you told me. Find him and get him out. Well, finding him is not going to be hard, because it's the law that grabbed him. He's lying in a cell right now. But getting him out's not going to be so easy.
I'll help you, Scott, any way I can. Whatever you think. I don't want anything to happen to Josh. I swear it, Scott. The last thing in the world I want is for Josh to get hurt because of me.
I may not know it yet, but he's been hurt already.
Stay where you are. Compliments to Mr. McCall. Could be your last meal.
How's my girl?
I figure you'll swing tomorrow at dawn. Be ashamed to go out on an empty belly.
I asked you a question. How is she?
Ask Mr. McCall.
Come back.
What's this?
He broke into my room. McCall left me a gun just in case something happened.
Inside.
Nice going, gal. Throw him in here with...
I wouldn't, friend. Sit down. Get his gun. Sit down. Laurie, how'd you get in here?
Scott's outside. There are horses just a little ways down the street.
Are you all right? Where's McCall?
Out of town. We better hurry.
Everything's going to be all right, you see. We get back to the ranch, you're going to have the kind of wedding and honeymoon you always dreamed of.
Josh, I've got to tell you something.
You just tell me you love me, and I'll do fine for now.
Lock him inside. Let's go.
Now, where's Laurie?
She'll meet us later. Let's go. Come on, boy.
You're lying, Scott. She'll be here. She loves me, and she'll be here.
Josh, I should have told you before. It's my fault as much as hers, but...
You told me, Scott. You told me from the time I started calling on her, the time when you didn't come to town for the party. And you told me every time you came near us. I think you're jealous. That's right. She's such a beautiful gal, and you just couldn't stand the thought of me and her being together.
Josh, I saw her and I talked to her. She's not going to leave him.
I don't want to hear no more of your lies. You hear? You shut up! Shut up!
Now, Josh, where are you going?
Josh! Where I'm gonna go and get her!
Josh, will you listen to me?
General Hospital.
Did you see that? I had to hit him twice before he'd go down. Now, any one of those would have felled a steer.
I saw that.
would have racked you up good if I hadn't done that. He's so big. So dumb.
How's his head?
Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be coming around before you even know it.
Good.
Hey, what are you doing?
Trying to make sure I get him back to the ranch in one piece.
Well, that ain't gonna do no good.
Look, thanks for all your help. Now, I'll get you that $50 when I get back to Morocoyo. Now, you just be a good girl and run along.
But you can't keep him hog tied up all of his life.
Now, you let me worry about that, will you?
Look, he's got to get rid of some of that baby fat. Now's as good a time as any.
It's coming around.
My hand. What happened?
Gave you 2 good blows. Yes, it did.
What's this?
If you try to go back to that town of McCall's, you're a dead man. So I'm taking you back to the ranch if I have to drag you every foot of the way.
Don't do this to me, Scott. Let me just talk to her.
Josh, she wrote to him. She wanted him to come. Can't you understand that?
She was lying. She just said that to get me out of there safe.
Josh, that's not the way it was.
Don't do this to me, Scott. I ain't gonna end here no matter what you say. I'm going back for her.
Josh, if I bring Laurie right here, and she tells you right to your face, will you believe her?
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that, Scott.
Right here, Josh. Right to your face.
Josh, a man would have to be a 4-way fool not to believe that. Now, I figured you for a 3-way one, which ain't necessarily all bad.
You stay out of this, Jenny.
Well?
All right, Scott. Bring her here.
If he gets loose and tries to follow me, shoot him in the leg.
All this over one girl. This is some kind of madness now, ain't it?
A very special kind of madness.
Scott, you think anyone would ever do this for me?
When the time comes and you want someone that much, I have a feeling he'll do just about anything for you.
You know, I only seen that Laurie of yours but once. Didn't pay much mind. What kind of hair did she have?
Black. So black it glistened. And so long she could sit on it.
Sit on it? Now, who'd want to sit on their own hair? Besides, long hair keeps getting in the way. Gal can get a lot more chores done if she doesn't have her hair keep getting caught up in things. She looked like she had that kind of pale, wishy-washy kind of skin. Bet a day's work out in the sun, she'd come back more speckled than a gingerbird. Now, maybe they ain't as soft as your Laurie's. But I'll bet they could get a lot more done for you. Now, you listen to me when I talk to you.
We've been doing some talking around town, Mr. McCall. We know you've done a lot for us, but We figured this is a good time for you and your boys to move on. Like maybe tonight.
Look, now that the word's out, we'll have a U.S. Marshal and a whole pack of lawmen on our hands.
We're staying until tomorrow, Sheriff.
That's too bad. We had a good deal here. Think it's too late to catch up with the other two?
The Sodbuster and that pretty boy Lancer, they got to be 10 miles from here and still running.
Would you care to settle for 30 feet? Don't move. It's just that pretty boy again. Get on that horse. Quick, mount up.
Looks like your boss is eloping early. He's taking his best man right along with him.
It's Lancer, and he's got Dave and the girl. All right, hold it. Oh, we can't jump him now. We're gonna take this nice and easy.
You're a dead man, Lancer. You may not know it, but you're a dead man.
We'll talk about it after you get out of prison. If you get out of prison. Let's move.
Hold it, Scott. Sorry, Scott. I think it's time I start taking care of my own life.
Now listen to me, Josh.
Why? You done all you could for me. Now it's my turn. Drop it, Scott. Drop it. Now you, mister. You get on inside. You get on inside!
Nope. Let him do it his own way for once.
You can see how it is, boy. Now, why don't you just go away and leave us alone?
Laurie, talk to me. Just tell me what happened.
Don't do this to yourself, Josh. Let them go. I told you the way it was.
Laurie?
Josh, it was terrible. Terrible.
Tell me what happened.
Just hold me, Josh. Hold me.
It's all right now. You're safe. You're with good old Josh.
Tell me you love me, Josh.
I've always loved you, Laurie. Did he hurt you? Mister, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you here.
Josh, no.
Right here.
Don't do it, Josh. That's not the way it was. I know. Laurie, tell him the truth. Josh, no! Josh,
You stay out of this!
You said you wanted to grow up. Well, do it now!
All I know is we ain't got no chance of being happy as long as he's alive.
You don't have a chance anyway. If you want to blame anyone, blame me. I brought Laurie to Morocoyo. She was working for McCall. There was something between them even then. I wanted to tell you many times, tried to, but I thought that it was...
You thought it would be funnier to laugh at stupid Josh, didn't you?
If that's what you want to believe, all right, but let them go.
Funny Josh. See Josh walk, see Josh run, see Josh jump. Everybody laugh! Everybody laugh while Josh falls flat on his face.
And it can happen again. All right, drop the gun.
Well, well. Looks like we got a brand new dealer coming out. Where are the horses?
Out front.
Wait outside for me. We'll be heading straight out, south for the border.
You've got nothing against him, McCall. As a matter of fact, if you had any sense, you ought to be thanking him right now.
You know, you're right. Sorry, big fella. Looks like we both split a losing hand.
Dave, you've got to understand. When I saw you standing there helpless and at gunpoint, I stopped thinking clearly. All I knew was that you'd be in jail thinking about me, and when you get out, I'd be old and ugly, and it would be such a waste of the two of us. And for a moment, something inside of me broke, and I stopped knowing what I was saying and what I was doing. You can understand that, can't you, Dave? Dave.
Sure I can, honey. See you around.
Dave! Dave McCall, you can't do this to me! Dave! Do you hear? Josh. Josh,
Like the man said. See you around.
Dave!
Well, what happened to you? Thought you'd be back with Laurie by now.
We were delayed.
You did bring her back.
Not exactly.
Johnny rode off with the posse. Didn't think I'd be needed, so I came straight here.
Mr. Lancer, would it be all right with you if Jenny stayed in the main house for a couple of days?
Huh? Oh. Yes, that'd be fine.
I think that's for the best, God. I mean, we ought to start figuring on finding someone to take care of her. Know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
You know, for a long time, all I wanted in the world was to be like you. But I don't feel like that no more.
I know, it's a long story.
Very long.
Would a piece of wedding cake and a cup of coffee persuade you to tell it to me?
Well, the coffee sounds fine, but I think we ought to save that wedding cake.